Hello, my name is Riley Swartout, and I am going to be discussing special education law. I will start by providing information on the history of special education prior to the 1970s and from the 1970s to now. Public education is considered a birthright here in the United States. Each state within the United States is responsible for how they handle education. In the late 1890s, the state of Massachusetts felt that students with disabilities should not attend school and would therefore be expelled. There were a number of additional court cases that occurred after this initial one here with the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court. Brown v. Board of Education helped with getting students with disabilities the proper education they deserved. This court case was about ending racial segregation and opened the eyes of parents to see that their children with disabilities should be treated equally as well. Between conferences and advocacy groups, parents wanted to get the word out about the mistreatment of students with disabilities. The Brown v. Board of Education court case ended in 1954, and it wouldn't be until 1972 that court cases for students with disabilities would come out winning. The two court cases that I would like to highlight are Pennsylvania Association for Retarded Citizens, PARC, v. Pennsylvania, and Mills v. Board of Education. These were the two cases that focused solely on individuals with disabilities and made it possible for them to begin receiving education rights. The resolution to the PARC case was that students of ages 6 to 21 would be granted an education. The Mills case was resolved by the school board having to grant students with disabilities a public education and provide proper safeguards. These cases brought out 46 additional court cases on behalf of students with disabilities. Soon after, most of the states began passing laws on behalf of the students with disabilities, stating that they had a right to a proper education. Although education is dealt with on a state's behalf, special education is controlled by the federal government. Each state is provided with grants from the federal government to put towards their special education programs, and if a state chooses to go against specific requirements, the funding will not be given. The first official law in regards to students with disabilities was entitled the Education for All Handicapped Children Act of 1975. This would later be revised and become IDEA. This acronym stands for Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. IDEA makes it possible for students with disabilities to receive a free public education. Individuals from birth to the age of 21 are eligible for benefits that come with IDEA if they are considered to have a disability. For more information regarding special education, I would recommend taking a look at the Arizona Department of Education website under Special Education/ESS, found in the Parents and Students tab under Student Support. This page provides information on students from ages from birth to after high school. The IDEA website is another resource to obtain information regarding how students with disabilities are treated in education. Lastly, the United States Department of Education website is another resource that provides information on special education. There is a page on their website called OSEP, which stands for Office of Special Education Programs. This page provides links to additional websites as well as updates on special education and how it is being treated. Special education laws have come a long way and will continue to provide these students with the proper education. Thank you.